Alright, we are back. Why are so many brooms? Alright. So JK did contact me and said that they had realized that they had been doing the setup of the stacking zones all wrong, and that would explain why I wasn't really getting the best of points on his previous maps. And so he did tell me that he updated all of these, so that hopefully it'll be a little bit better for me. And I like, yeah, I just started this one. My fear was because I was, being lazy and I didn't finish it all in one sitting. I was afraid with the update that things were gonna break. But looks like I am fine. Looks like we're gonna be okay. And actually, funny enough, because to go with my lazy, while I'm recording this, I actually have not uploaded the other game either, the first playthrough. So, or I should say episode 1. I lazy. I gotta be fair to myself. It's not so much laziness. There's just a lot of games on my plate. I've played through a lot, which, it's easy to play them, but then I have to edit them. And I am such a procrastinator when it comes to editing. Wait, did he? No. I got confused. I thought the furnace turned around, but it didn't. It didn't. I just want to melt those bodies. I know the furnace is right there, but I gotta take it through the doorway, and I'm gonna smack the pillar, and it's gonna thing. Thank you for joining me. It's probably a mistake playing it. I'm playing this in the middle of the day. I didn't sleep very well. My own fault. It's stayed up too late. I'm tired. Tired now. I wasn't tired when I needed to be, so I could go to sleep. That would have been handy dandy. That door. Take a walk. Our boots. I just made a mess. Oh. And I've been hitting things. Robot in pieces here. This is very reminiscent of something. I just had deja vu with the janitor against the deja vu. I don't know. I also discovered I'm hungry. Maybe I made a mistake about playing all together right now. I also should be doing laundry. But as you can tell, I'm not getting up. Oh no! These guys down here, not only did I have to stay down here, but they slept down here. Oh, it's an uprising. A rebellion. Died in bed? I haven't seen, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I haven't seen a sign stacking area. Mildly surprised because there's quite a few signs. Oh. It was right there. I clearly wasn't looking close enough. Alright. I knew that there had to be one, just because there was too many signs. Too many signs! Here. I'm gonna make us dizzy! I talked about, there's... Next Fest is kicking in on the 19th, which is a few weeks away, but many game peoples have eagerly gotten their demos out. So I am playing a lot of demos. I love demos. There's like a promise, you know, of something new. Hi. Pink. Pink. It's actually kind of a yucky name, Pink. Oh. I'm laughing at why is there so many rooms? Because that is where I signed out from. That is going to be a pain to get out of there. Just want you to know that. Here doesn't exist. I think I didn't come in here burning stuff away because I just realized that is the lantern and that. Pop in my face. Oh yeah. My answer to it. Yeah, whatever day I played it. Was it yesterday? Day before? Day before that? I don't know. I don't know. I should really clean out the stacking area. Let's go do that. Around here somewhere. Be my lightsaber. Okay. Don't knock over the bucket. Two and a half hours for this map. I have my doubts. But we always know I gotta do the things the hard way. Trudy. Trudy. I love how the door says it's locked, but it's not locked. I'm gonna trip over that. I hate these monitors so much because of the blinking light. Like, I don't have any light sensitivity or anything like that. I'm stuck. Viscera makes me laugh. A big chunk of its gameplay is shuffling garbage from one side of the room to the other side of the room. Unless you burn it all. Sometimes is my answer to it. I like melting everything, but my problem with melting everything is that then you gotta clean up your melting of everything. Which sometimes it doesn't matter, you know, because the rooms are so dirty, like, nobody cares, but... Okay, my lightsaber? I just don't... Oh, there it is. You gotta be somewhat careful. I noticed that there was TNT, not so much hiding, but there was TNT. Aluminum cans are so annoying in the fact that they, you know, go from their to the whole can to the slag, and then you gotta get rid of that. And it's the one thing that takes a minute to go away. I find it funny that the cameras have a sound to them. Don't replace us. Say no to machines. So I'm pretty sure we got replaced. feel like these bullet casings are disappearing faster than they were the first time I played, but I do my option. I kind of regret that I didn't look at the ceiling. Oh, it's not that at all. Be done. I don't particularly want to burn all the cups. Or all the things that have like secondary, the cups, the cans, the bottles. I might. Never know, but can't remember. Body bags often leave a trace too. So we'll find out. And why is there body bags in the break room? Seems like a silly place for them. Meatballs! Meatballs in the sky! I'm so hungry. This direction the mail just came. Big deal for the dogs. I think I've talked about it before, but the dogs love the mail truck. So, they won't let me rest until I go get the mail. It's an adventure. Oh. We're gonna do this. Am that lazy that when I want something to go away, I get tired of holding the lightsaber, so I just throw this stuff on top of the lightsaber. But often that is not effective. Oh, well. Doing that, let's pick up this guy. Julie. Oh, those brooms. Oh my goodness. I swear I only left once. Miguel. Miguel. Almost said that like, bah. Oh, So glad you guys hang out with me. Well, to be honest, if I don't do YouTube, I wouldn't have played so many hours of these games because you guys make me want to. Well, there's that. I still find it funny that I put these videos on YouTube first as no one would want to watch them, and it's one of my more popular series. That makes me happy. Yeah, since I'm already committed to making a mess, let's make a mess. There's been a lot of city builder games that I've been playing, a lot of demos of them. And some good, some okay. I mean, I don't want to diss them too bad. I just got done playing one, Homesake. You guys should see that video before this one. And I'm actually, it was about an hour's worth of gameplay, which is normal for a city builder. Actually, as I sit here, kind of thinking about it, which is probably a good sign of a city builder, right? The fact that even though I'm done playing, I'm still any game really that I'm thinking about it. I liked the story. There's an apocalyptic kind of Fallout feel to it, and I liked it. So, weird fun fact. Love the Skyrim series. Did not like playing Fallout. I didn't like the environment. Okay, no, that's wrong. Sorry, I'm explaining it badly. It was such a depressing world, I guess, with how ugly everything was. And I felt like there should have been more greenery as the world was healing, but nope. And so I just never really, I had a hard time getting into the world. Like, I don't know, the immersion kept breaking for me. Purely personal. But I did enjoy watching other people play it. I watched, Let's Plays of all the games of people playing. Enjoyed that. And, so anyway, this was a fun way to get that Fallout feel. I think there was another game as well, of all things. Oh, Skyrim. Or not Skyrim, excuse me. Cooking Simulator Shelter version DLC. You get to cook as if you were in a Fallout world and you made the weirdest mutated foods, which was fine. I enjoyed that too, of all the weird things. The only thing is the DLC itself, at the time that I played when it was first released, was very broken. Oh, it was awful. I had to restart, I don't know, the campaign so many flippin' times. I don't even know if I ever finished it, because I just think it became unplayable. No, I did finish it. I take it back. I did finish it. And I remember being shocked that I had finished it, because it wasn't the cheapest of DLCs as far as games go. And I finished it, relatively quick once I was able to play it. And I remember being a little miffed, like, really, game? Okay. Those are the offices. Okay. George! I'm trying to go this way. No, this way. It's a relatively clean area down here. Where'd it go? Oh. Hello? Oh. Didn't go far. We got Jose. Jose. A family friend named Jose. I probably said that before. Clear ourselves a path down this way. Figured it out. I'm committed to it. Yes. Yes. Businesses, you should always pay your workers a livable wage. With this monitor with a passion. I forgot I put the box in there. The board, you gotta go. Okay. This lined up over here. Clear it off. Put garbage in these buckets. The bullets. You should know if you held down shift key, it slows your guy down. Making it so you're not so weavy. I say that and then I promptly spill this. It's fine. Fine. It's not like I'm exactly cleaning this place up or anything. It's the other way, isn't it? It is. Alright. Nope. Okay, we need a mob bucket. Mob bucket! I knew it too. Even before I got the button, I was like, I like to give myself more. It's fine. There. There's so much healing of bullet holes. It's gonna be fun. I made myself a death trap. Gonna be fun. Wandered away for a minute, got supper on, and consumed quickly, like a little beaver, an orange and yogurt. So that tied me over until dinner's ready. I'm making venison roast. I found some venison in the freezer. And I have add some veggies. Oh, venison roast it is. I am painting the walls of red. Well, kind of reddish brown, really. That'd be red currant jam. Red currant jam is more brownish. And be a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Tapped in the gunk. I love the fact that the coffee stain rings are like permanently etched into the desk. I find it a little funny. Right. Merlot. There was a candle made by Yankee years ago. Well, candle series that was based off of wine. And so I don't know if I've said this. My very, very first job ever, little teenage me, was I used to work for a candle shop. It was a franchise store, and it was actually the flagship franchise store. And basically what that means was that the owners of the franchise company, the main headquarters, would use that store as the store to bring people in to sell them. Nope, don't burn that. Thank you. To convince them to buy into the franchise. So that store was like, I guess, the ultimate example of what you would find in that type of. It was called Candleman. You guys ever heard of it? It was pretty big at the time. It was everywhere in the U.S. But anyway, so Candleman, it was the franchise store, and they would fly people in from all over, convince them to buy into the franchise. So my job was, they didn't care if we sold any candles or not. All they cared was I kept the store clean and the displays fresh and nice looking and dust free, which actually was like a full-time job of itself, was keeping the dust off of it, because that was a bit of a pain in the rear. But anyway, I actually didn't really have to sell much to customers. If I sold anything to customers, they were happy, but that wasn't the purpose of the store. It was located in a mall, but again, they were using that as a demonstration to be like, this is where your store could be, is in a strip mall. And it was. There was tons of them everywhere. But anyway, I got off track, as I tend to do. So I was really into candles at the time. I mean, I couldn't help it because this store made me live and breathe them, literally. But Yankee Candles had a wine collection that was actually, strangely enough, I guess maybe not that strange, but was very popular for wedding tables. But they had two of them, a Merlot and a Champagne, and they are my two favorite scents ever to exist in candles. But they're non-existent now. They don't exist. Bad face. But because of working at Candleman and being around lit candles all the time, I actually do not light my candles. I always use a candle warmer, even when they have a wick. And my friends laugh at me. I am really picky about my candles too, as well. You will never see me buy a cheap Walmart brand, the home brand. You'll never see me buy those because they're bad for you. They're made with chemicals that will make you quite sick if you breathe too much in, and they'll stain your walls, and it's just gross. I don't understand why there's no regulations in place, because it's dangerous. There's horror stories. Anyway. That all came from that guy's name being Merlot. It made me think of it. And also, I have a candle on the warmer, so I do smell it. A friend of mine owns, she makes her own soy candles, and it's strawberry champagne, which again made me think of the Yankee brand. Down there. I'm gonna try to finish this today. One sitting. It just works out best. So next up, he does have, it was, actually, I feel a little bad because I did them out of order. There is the Caved In, which I'm going to do next. That one's actually going to be a long map, and so we'll see how I do. And then, JK also strongly recommended that I play Desolate, which I did play Desolate with a friend, actually a former boyfriend, and I had a good time with it. I did like it. So there is, I talk about it all the time, I'm so sorry, but there's two maps that I crave to play again, but they simply don't exist. One was a take on Resident Evil, The Hive, It was actually the hive after the infection and the flooding. So interesting enough, like you walked in and you could, it had like fogged glass and you can see the black shadows of hands touching the glass, you know, like scratching at the glass, but really it was just touching the glass. The coolest thing ever. And then another map that I also appreciated, which I thought was the Desolate, but wasn't. It was, you walked in there and there was a bit of the lights kept breaking, and so you would have to finagle with the switch to get the lights to turn back on, which was kind of creepy in itself. But the other thing too is when you walked in, there was a break room, like a cafeteria style room on, I think it was a spaceship. I think. Anyway, I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it was a spaceship. And anyway, it was a break room where people, you know, go to eat. And they, that room was locked, and it was actually, there was sound effects that you could hear people screaming for help and pounding on the door, but you couldn't, there's nothing you could interact with. But after you played the game, I can't remember if it was like 20 minutes or whatever. Oh, I tried so hard to grab that. The door would automatically open, and it was like a slaughter. Like, it was just this massive mess. And, I really missed that one. And it again, doesn't exist. What happened was, I think it was with the release, it was either with the release of the 007 DLC, or it was with the, uprinsing and penitentiary one. They changed how player-made maps were made and required the maps to be edited and re-uploaded. It pretty much wiped out all the maps. And I mean, keep in mind, years had gone by with map makers making maps, and you know, those people probably weren't playing anymore. Well, fans of the maps, a janitor, I can't remember who else, quite a few people, cannon fodder, car thief, they re-uploaded quite a few of the maps that other people had made, but you know, had walked away from the game and had no reason to come back. But there was a few maps that were lost. And apparently it was those maps that paid the price, which is sad because my memory says they were really good. Now they might not be, and I might be misremembering it and might be hating him, but I don't know. I can't see how that would be possible because just the effects of the of them knocking on the door was just so awesome. It was startling too, and when the lights would flicker, it was so cool. And Desolate's actually really cool too. It has a few surprises and jump scares. I'll talk about it too when I'm playing Desolate, but I do have some fond memories of that gameplay because, you know, I was cleaning with the buddy, and we would trigger the effects separate. And I just remember he gave out the girliest scream at one point. And he got jump scared, and it was so funny. And so I do have fond memories of that. And yes, you are seeing there's a lightsaber lost underneath that. The last gameplay, I figured I'll eventually get it back. Probably head downstairs and work on cleaning the stacking area, because that's gonna be a thing to worry about. When I worked for Cattleman, the original manager of the place, so there was the owners, and then they hired a manager to manage us, make sure that we were doing our jobs. the original manager was a pretty chill, laid-back guy. And as long as I did, you know, kept the store clean and dust-free, I very easily could do my homework, which for a high school student then into college was a godsend. I would legit have my textbook under the counter, and I would be doing my homework as I worked. And to tell you how much I made $6 an hour, and I thought I was living the dream. Anyway, $6 an hour. Ugh. Tragic. But anyway, the franchise owners decided to retire. There was some kind of drama. I don't know what the drama was, but there was some kind of drama, and they had to sell the company. I don't know why they didn't sell it to their children or do something with it with their children, because they had grown children who were heavily part of the franchise. But anyway, I never heard what the drama was. But I do know that they sold the franchise, bought a giant yacht, and retired on the sea. Which, knowing them, sounds about right. But the new owners, they continued using it as a flagship store, but the new manager she was young and had something to prove to everybody, and she would not let me do my homework. And I shortly after that quit. But she was also very difficult to work for. I don't know, she had all these grand plans and started implementing these, like, not only did she want to use it as the flagship store, she actually wanted to sell product. Like, it just became a thing. And because I worked for the company for so long at that point, she, like, expected me to care as much as she cared, and it just wasn't gonna happen. I don't know, she had some kind of... I don't know if the owners or the previous manager put it into her head, but I don't know, she had thoughts that I was gonna work lifelong for that company. Not at $6 an hour, I wasn't. Fire is so fast. I love it. You put this pillar right here on purpose, didn't you? Okay. Really, I'm just trying to make a clear space I can put down here with the blaze. Killing myself. Careful, I wouldn't be surprised if there's not some TNT tucked around a corner. Just for someone like me. Cleanliness isn't free. The last few weeks. Oh no! I've been thinking about all the time that I spent working in retail, and just amazed that I was able to do it as calmly as I did, and as well as I did. 'Cause I have no patience for people.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need a bucket. Alright, we have Kyle. We're gonna put Kyle right here for right now. See how the broom got stuck? It was like the weirdest. Ah, but not the weirdest. We've seen weird. Oh, another Merlot. They're gonna go. I can see a gun down here. I already got myself turned around. We're fine now. Oh, many bullet holes. I'm gonna have to heal the bullet holes first, aren't I, before I get too crazy with the okay. So, we'll find last one I saw was closet. Alright, now loud noise alert. I can't remember what action movie it was. It was some old action movie, but I don't remember the order you said. It was like spray and pray. And as a kid, I didn't understand what that meant until... No! That's what I get for talking while trying to do the bullet holes. I always get distracted. Again. Oh, even worse. No! Walk of shame. Alright, keep an eye on the clock, and I think it's been about an hour for the video. I'm gonna keep cleaning, but for you guys, it's gonna be the end of the episode, and it'll be a few days before you see me again. I think what's happening is I'm hitting this at the wrong angle. Shoot. Like that. think that bullet hole is broken. You can see it on the wire there. I don't know if it's on the wire. Oh, it's on the wire. Oh, that was a bit messy. But it's fixed. It's fine. Alright. See visually any more bullet holes around here? Okay, this. Not there. Here is that there is going to be a bullet hole hidden somewhere right after I'm done stacking. Can't necessarily use the sniffer because it's still messy. Counting on my blind eyes. Yet. This. I've seen people double stack barrels, and I can't. I've never got it to work well for me. I always get hit with the tipped over barrel. I just think the game hates me. Or I'm pushing them too close together. One or the other. Anyone who's new to the playlist, welcome. What a weird place for you to start. I'm kidding. I'm glad you're here. I do try to stack. I'm terrible at it. I don't have the patience for it, but I will stack. It will start out all nice, neat, and pretty, and then you'll know when I'm done being nice and pretty with it. It gets messy and I just throw them on top of each other. As long as it's in the square, I don't care. And if it becomes too problematic for me to take the item to where it needs to go, then I destroy it. Score be damned. As long as I'm not fired, I don't care. I used to work really, really hard. You'll see it in the earlier videos to get perfect scores, but don't care. And to be honest, player-made maps tend to be really forgiving for messing up. Janitor's maps make me laugh because not all of their maps, but most of their maps have ridiculously high scores, and I enjoy it. Like, place one box down. Exceptional. Alright, for you guys, I will see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you to JK for an awesome map that I look forward to finishing today. But for you, in the next episode.